Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. And can I associate myself with the remarks about Passover, but also, of course, Mr Speaker's late father, and send my sincerest condolences to him and to his family. Since we last met here for business questions, the leader has been keeping busy. One of her social media posts on X during recess I thought was particularly eye-catching. It was unique because it asked her constituents to contact her directly. So outraged was she by a burning injustice. Damn right it started and went on, I know many of you will have strong feelings on this. Email me and I will make sure your concerns are heard. Such strong feelings, Madam Deputy Speaker. You may wonder what caused this righteous anger. Not just from the leader, but from members across this chamber. Children getting sick swimming through human faeces in the rivers of England, maybe the endless strikes in the NHS in England, arms sales to Israel, an economic crisis triggered by a former Prime Minister, now saviour of the West, the cruel, immoral, illegal and ruinously expensive Rwanda scheme. Maybe that angry post was just a response to her constituents in Portsmouth, who are furious just now, right enough. The likely demolition of the brand new border control post in Portsmouth amongst a herd of such white elephants around the UK, a direct result of her government's ongoing Brexit confusion, will cost a fortune. No, that wasn't what prompted these outbursts. The leader and many of her colleagues were furious about England's new football top. Damn right they were. So no, the farce of the doomed border post on her doorstep hasn't figured in the very busy social media output we see from her. Madam Deputy Speaker, her government's disastrous Brexit import charges are nonetheless coming in on the 30th of April, causing even more costly confusion and raising very real concerns about food shortages, as well as her own local difficulties. So can I ask the leader for an urgent debate on these new Brexit charges and the ongoing catastrophe of Brexit, which Scots, of course, rejected, yet are forced to suffer the ill effects from. Her constituents will be interested to hear an answer, ideally before she wastes more time launching into another anti-Scotland video script.
Thank you, Madam Deputy Speaker. First of all, I should thank the Honourable Lady for concern about Portsmouth Port, which is doing very well. We have a brand new passenger terminal. We have an enormous number of new ship visits projected to increase our local economy by £300 million over the next few years, and in addition to massively increasing and diversifying the freight that is coming into that port, I hope she will welcome the news that the United Kingdom is now also exporting more and has just become the fourth largest exporter in the world. We're doing very well, and I'm always keen to facilitate my constituents who wish to make complaints to all sorts of organisations in the ability to do that. But I would just say to the Honourable Lady that our nation's flag is very important to the people of Portsmouth, and I would suggest that she might like to think twice about before she mocks that view. These things and traditions are important. They are not the worship of ashes, but the preservation of fire. She has been busy too during recess, penning articles about how much I and my colleagues hate Scotland and the Scottish people. She's done it again in her opening remarks and her questions to me. At some point, she will have to say why she thinks that is the case. I know that the Scottish rugby team has been doing very well against England, but this is not grounds, I think, to justify her accusations against me. The SNP do seem to be hell-bent on exposing hate where there is none. I understand that of the 9,000 hate crimes reported under their new law, 3,419 made on April the 1st alone. Only 9 will qualify under this new law. 7 of those 9 have now been dismissed. And I think Police Scotland deserves our thanks and our sympathy. I am quite sure that those police officers joined the force to do something much more helpful for their communities. It is only the Conservatives that have stood against this lunacy. We will continue to do that. Other parties had the opportunity to repeal this law and chose not to. On this side of the House, we know that laws and movements based on hate and division always try and curtail freedom, and we know that in the end, such movements always fail.